Guys, something historic has happened today. Or a couple of days. I don't know exactly how long that video was posted. But a white person apologized for something they did wrong. So, there's a lot of you now. And yeah, 50 doesn't sound like a lot, but 50 sounds like a lot to me for someone who made this account just to kind of ramble on about whatever the fuck I wanted. So, hello, I'm McKenna. I make stupid content and I kind of state my opinion on whatever I want to talk about. And if you don't like that, there's the door.
There's the door. There's the door, bitch!
Great having you here, buddy. But this is my channel and I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And talking about today's subject, Funky Frog. Now, if you don't know who Funky Frog is, I've talked about them in a previous video. It being this one. You should really go watch it. I worked really hard on it, and it's really nice. Go watch that. Yeah. But today I'm going to be talking about their apology video. And kind of analyzing it, talking about it, what my thoughts are on it. If there's more updates to this story, I think I'm generally just gonna just start doing short content then about it, like short little videos, like YouTube shorts, and kind of, sorry, my cat's in the background making a lot of noise, sorry, and kind of just doing that, because unless it's like a whole, like, Epstein files worth of shit, then it's like, yeah, I'm not making a whole video, editing it, and then talking about it. Sorry, I'm not doing that. But they came out with an apology, which is surprising, because how many times have you heard a white person actually apologize for something they've done wrong? Let me think. Oh, yeah, 0. So, yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys the apology. You guys can watch it, come up with your own conclusions to it, and all that. But here's the video.
Hey guys, my mistake. I fucked up. I'm gonna start over. We're gonna start off with I'm sorry. I genuinely thought the reason that people were upset at me was because they thought that Gooseworks and me were like this, and I defended all of their actions and thought they were just the best person ever. So my focus in my statement was just trying to go through exhaustive detail of everything that happened exactly as it happened, so that the people that were asking all of these questions would get the answers that I thought they wanted. That's why my statement came off so robotic and unfeeling, because I thought that kind of exact intellectual breakdown was what people expected of me. Now I understand that this actually had nothing to do with Gooseworks at all, and just more my immediate knee-jerk reaction to an accusation of racism. There are so many people who have since gone online and gone through my apology explaining why it's bad. There was even somebody who used me to critique my own apology. So yeah, I was a massive hypocrite. I made the black people in my audience feel horribly uncomfortable, and I'm so sorry for that. I spend weeks researching the scripts for my main channel videos, and I have not gotten used to the streaming format, and I was irresponsible with it. So yeah, I'm either going to completely step back from streaming, or I'm gonna just really need to reevaluate how I do it. I never considered how diving into that format could potentially lead me into a situation that doesn't really reflect the carefulness with which I usually make content. It's a very different situation to pour over a script for hours and hours versus being put on the spot, and I was not prepared for it, and I reacted poorly. So in conclusion, the Funky Frog Bait community is not a safe place for racists, and I'm gonna try to be more responsible with my platform from here on out.
So, that was their apology. So, let's getting into it. The overall apology, I'm actually gonna cut it up. So, what I have to say about, like, starting with the streaming stuff, I genuinely think they need to kind of just stop streaming for a while and take a step back and genuinely look at it. Because with streaming, there are 100 comments coming in a minute. There are people who generally are watching you to watch you, and then there are dickheads in the comment section saying shit that generally no one wants to hear. I'm not trying to hear it. So I generally think Funky Frog needs to take a step back, analyze if they really want to be doing that, and maybe find a different way of doing their gaming content. Now, I've watched a couple of their gaming videos. They're actually pretty good. They're pretty good. I can see why they want to continue doing the streaming stuff, because it gives them a chance to connect with their audience. But genuinely, I think they should just stick to their normal content of being able... Because here's the thing. I don't need a strip. I don't... I don't need a script. I talk to you guys like I talk to many people. I would talk about, you know, the situation if I was in public with them or if I was in person. I don't personally need a script. If I mess up, then I just know I have to restart the video, basically, and it's like, it's a whole cheese process, but I'd rather that than sit there and look at a script, because I will sound like a fucking robot. With Funky Frog, though, they, you know, they research, they, you know, they know what they're going to put in their video. They meticulously put this shit all together. And I respect that from them, because that takes a lot of work, and that's why their videos take forever, and that's why their stuff is so good. Streaming is not the same thing. Streaming is boom, bam, bam, bam. It's like quick things, and sadly, all of it is live. So in the end, you have to watch what you say. They're not like YouTube videos where you can edit yourself and you don't make yourself look like an asshole. You know? I think generally with the streaming, they just need to put it aside for now. You know, maybe go back to doing their normal content, maybe put it behind, maybe just sit with it for a little bit, and then really decide what they want to do with it. But I wouldn't be mad if they came back. It's just, maybe there's just ground rules. Like, maybe they just play with friends, or they play with a close-knit community instead of just having it all out there for everyone to see, which would suck for, you know, the community and, you know, their fans. But I feel it would be better just so stuff like that doesn't happen again. But yeah, that's my statements on, like, the streaming. Now, the actual apology, I have no room to be talking about it. I have no room to be, you know, saying if I agree or not. You wanna know why? Because I'm not fucking black. And I am a avid supporter of the LGBT community. The day I get to go to a drag show, I swear I will ascend to a new type of just crazy. And also, not gonna lie, you know what I wish? I wish, like, side tangent, I wish Trixie Mattel, I don't know if they do, I wish I could see Trixie Mattel and Katya live. I know they do tours together. I know they kind of do those things. But I need to know where. I need to see them. And there's another one. I can't remember their name. Oh, but they're so funny too. They're like, it's like that one meme where it's like, you were touched by an angel?
I was touched by a priest.
Like, that shit is, I don't know. Drag queens are so fucking funny, in my opinion. I love them. And I just... I'm trying to go to an actual Pride Parade really soon, really hopefully, and maybe I might film and, you know, get, you know, maybe, is that something y'all want to see? Because I really want to go. I will go regardless, and I don't care. I'm just asking if y'all want to see my experience, because it would be my first ever Pride Parade. Oh my god. Anyway, but, yeah, like I said, I have no room to accept that apology. It is the black... It's up to the... you know, black community, it is up to the LGBT community to see if they want to accept that apology, you know, and all that. I have no room to talk about that. Which brings me to open the doors of, what do you guys think about that? Like, for the black community, how does it feel? Do you accept their apology? Do you not? For the LGBT community, how do you guys feel about it? I generally want to know what your thoughts are on the apology. Because and also on top of it, I feel that they should have done an actual sit-down apology, like with their other video, because it feels like they kind of were just jostling the camera around, like a quick apology and boom, they thought it was done. I feel it still deserves some type of statement, like a statement of, I'm like so sorry that these things happened, and explaining themselves, and then going, but the thing is, none of that matters, you know, explaining, like, I don't know, I feel like I needed to mix sure both these videos in one, and there's a universe out there that we got that, but this is sadly not one of those. But, yeah, what are my thoughts on this entire apology video? Yeah, I really, in the end of the day, I'm not one of the people that have the right to accept this apology. My only opinion is with the stream. And with the stream, I feel like they need to just take a step back. And with the actual, like, the future of their content, I still feel there will be not that many people watching them, and it will slowly take them back again into it. I am surprised, though, still, that a white person actually was willing to apologize for what they said. That shit was crazy. That shit's still crazy to me. But, yeah, what did y'all think of it? This is kind of a quick video of just, you know, going over this in an update and, you know, all that. But, yeah, what do y'all think? And now that I somewhat have a little bit of a small audience, what would y'all like to see? Like, what videos would you like? I mainly stick to rant videos and maybe some vlogs, but where I live, there's like jack shit to do because I'm not really around any big cities. But tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see me go to my first ever Pride Parade and me film it and kind of get the zhuzh of what it's like, you know, and just experience all that? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to try and go so bad. Would you like me to talk about more things, like more controversies, more things? Because there's so many videos, ideas that I have from like the art commentary world to, you know, parents in like parenting and how that's kind of gone down the drain. But yeah, my cat's slowly destroying shit, so I gotta go stop her. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to get to know more of my small little community now. Yeah, there's only so many of you, but still, you guys, I love you guys. And I hope you have a good day. And like, follow, do all that, leave your comments. And yeah, and I hope to talk more when I decide I want to make more content. Which also, I will be making more content because it's now summertime, so I have free time. But yeah, see y'all later. Loved hanging out with you all. I'm gonna go take a 24-hour nap.